Hey, what's happening? It's Matthew Ashton. This is my week 2 review video for AOC2 1312. I got my app running here on my iPad. Let's go ahead and get started. So, as you can see, I got some images there, segmented control on the bottom for the different colors, info button up around the top corner. Go ahead and click that just to show you. Info button brings up a second view. This project was created by Matthew Ashton. It's for my AOC2 class. And then we can go ahead and hit back. It brings me back to the original view. Now, as you can see, there's nothing else listed or showing. You have my three options for subclasses, 32, 64, 128. Go ahead and click on it. Let's do 32. You see that one becomes disabled. You can then click on the other ones. Got my stepper control there. And what this does is it sets the quantity. So you can increase the quantity there. And obviously changes right next to it. Calculate button says go ahead and get pricing and storage info. And what that does, go ahead and click on it, then pops up text there. Gathers the information from the different subclasses based on how many gigs it is. And also what it does is for the quantity, it multiplies it by the price of each iPad, which is set for each individual subclass, and then displays that in the cost. So obviously it's going to show the cost of, in this case, 3 32 gig iPads. And then also has a calculation for how many songs. And then last but not least, show you here the different colors. Color 1, different color. Color 2, and then click it there. Color 2, different color. And color 3, favorite one, different color. So yes, that's my week 2 project. It was a really great week. I really enjoyed this week getting to use in this case it's the storyboard, but the XIB and the interface builder was great. I was really loving it. I think it was great just being able to completely lay out everything that you needed here. Getting the IB object or the IB action, and just being able to set up everything as the IB outlets. I think it really clicked for me this week. I was really seeing the correlation of just being able to, it's like, move the button onto the storyboard, get it exactly where you want it, create it as an outlet, and then link it up and add different actions, add the different event handlers. As you can see down here are the different actions for the change quantity, for the segments, and then obviously the different buttons in here. I thought that it was great. I think my code looks way better than it does last week. I think everything just lays out and it was really making sense in terms of, when you click on a button, this happens, as you see here, just tagging each button. So when you tag 32 gig, the different ones become either enabled or, not enabled. Different things, are able to be shown, in this case, a quantity and labels. So I thought that it went really well. I used some feedback that I had gotten on my project 1 and changed up how exactly I display some of the information in the text. So I implemented that this week. So yeah, I think overall went really well. One of the main things I had a problem with, and it just took a little bit of searching on the internet to figure out the answer to it. And I know that they had changed it obviously in iOS 7. It was for the present view controller. I know the videos talked that we had to use that, but there was no mention of the completion. And what that was supposed to be. So I just did a little Googling, was able to figure it out, or just supposed to put null. But that was taking me a while to figure out, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And so yeah, once I got that all taken care of, yeah, everything went pretty smoothly. It was a great week. I really enjoyed this project and looking forward to next week. Again, it's Matthew Ashton, AOC2 1312.